You, dog is dead. 'm muted. He's not saying that. Now he talking. Ted say he can't hear you.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's Baker. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time. So let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab for a big play. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Baker. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the gun, looking for a man. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after throwing that incompletion down here on the 1-yard line, if you're on the offense, let's get back to running the football. Let's see if we can be the more physical side, get some push up front, and run this thing in for a touchdown.
Trying to surge it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
What a job by this defense. What a response to some early success for the offense, shutting them down on 3rd and goal. And now I think it's decision time for this offense, and this crowd is going to help you out because they are going bananas.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Yep.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
It's still showing that tape.
And with this 7-0 lead. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll move the tight end. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried
Got the money counter, nigga. I like the sound of that.
There, force the TFL.
Pulls it in. It's Wilkins. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, running back on the move.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
Let's fucking go, baby.
He's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's going to be batted down.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Turning it on! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Cook. Steps away. The throw. Hauls it in. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. looking to fire. Pressure coming. The throw to the outside is complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line.
Y'all can use right now.
Turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Hey.
To throw, it's Cook. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some
open the Apex party
down the road that I can trust this guy.
This NCAA in the group.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I can hear you, Tiff.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
We went to Copeland's.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready
Brunch
to
buffet.
put toe to leather.
Brunch buffet, dude.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Cook. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum. Look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Quick strike complete. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback is throwing the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Cook. Floats it out in space. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Good timing on the quick out. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and on 3rd and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to 4th and goal. Now it's a situation, do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football? Or do I need to throw this thing?
Looking to throw, it's Cook. Oh,
Come on, man.
Just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Canes have their offense in high gear. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Dropping back, it's Baker. Finds his target down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
To the air on first down.
Oh, why you didn't pick it off?
Able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down, making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion, doesn't get a big play.
Off play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Trying to punch it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here laid now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
They'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it.
Good shit.
It's not open. Just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal. They're working that left side.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Looking for the corner, and that corner could not be found. The defense sets the edge just in time to make the stop. And the Yellow Jackets buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Cook. He's got him. Finds a crease at the 20. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Get that one block, bro.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The give on the option. He stopped right there. Short
That's bullshit.
First down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't
what was
find his
that?
man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense.
He's looking deep.
That's bullshit, bro.
And
That's
he will
bullshit.
score.
That's bullshit. They just got that weak ass shit up. That's crazy. Weak ass fucking animation. Shit be crazy, bro. That's bullshit, man.